What's going on, guys? Danny here from Cobra Racing. So in this video, I want to show you how to take a shock that looks like this. And this shock doesn't really look bad. This is not Cobra Racing. It's just a generic aluminum shock. But how to take a shock like this, right? Take a look and turn it into a shock that looks like this. Take a look. Imagine this shock, or that's how it looks like on your truck. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Take a look right over here. Look at the difference. No comparison. Now, these are obviously shock dust covers for the majority of the Traxxas 110 scale cars, so they'll work on the 4x4 or the two-wheel drive, and they're meant for shocks or similar shocks to those of the Traxxas 110. So these will work on the Slash 4x4, the Rustler, the Stampede, the Haas, so on and so forth. Pretty much any 1/10 scale truck with similar dimensions of shocks to the Traxxas 110. So they'll most likely also work for some of the Armor models as well. But take a look at these dust covers, guys. These dust covers actually serve two purposes. The first one is pretty obvious. It's a dust cover, right? So it protects the shocks from grime and dirt and all that stuff. The second purpose that these serve is that once you thread them onto your shock, they actually create a little bit of resistance, right? Because that's just extra material that's on your shock. So they give you more of a progressive feel. So if you have issues with like rebounds and stuff like that, these are going to stiffen up the shocks just a bit, not that much, but they will stiffen up the shocks just a bit. Now, one thing I want to mention is that if you guys have never installed these types of dust covers before, let me tell you something. It can be a real pain in the ass to put these on. And if you don't know how to do it, or if you don't know like the easiest way, you're going to be spending, like an hour basically, like just playing around with it, cussing your way through, the installation, all that stuff. So what I want to do is I actually want to show you the easiest way, to install these. And if you follow this method, you'll have them installed in like 5 minutes. Super, super easy. So let me demonstrate really quick the best way to install these. Now, if you look at this dust cover, you'll see that the ends are kind of like a tight rubber band, right? And the difficult part is threading it through the coil of the shock spring, right? Because imagine you thread it through the first coil. Now you have to basically try to grab it and thread it, towards the second coil, so on and so forth. But there is a trick that you can do that will make this process a lot simpler. The first thing you have to do is thread only the first coil. Right? So let me go ahead and thread the first coil and I'll show you what that looks like. So that's all you got to do is thread on the first coil. So take a look. This is partially threaded on the first coil, right? Okay. Now, if you want to thread it on the rest of the coils, all you have to do is basically just twist. Just like that. This is like freaking magic. Take a look. Just like that. And this thing is screwing on like, like a screw basically. Keep threading until you're pretty much all the way at the top, just like that. Okay. Just like that. Look how easy and fast that was. So this is mostly covered. There's still like 1 or 2 coils at the top. You can continue to thread them to get all the way to the top, right? Once you do that, you take the shock and you put it in, right in there. Make sure you install the boot, and all you have to do basically is just kind of pick up the edges to get it to cover the rest of the shock. And once you do that, it's going to look something like this. Like that. Take a look. Just like that. Man, this looks good. So that's basically what I wanted to show you is the dust covers. By the way, we sell these for the X-Max and they're very good sellers. So these are for the 1/10. It is a new product and it just dropped on our store. These will come in red. They'll also come in blue. And then we also have them in black. Take a look. Just like that. And these will completely transform your truck, especially if you're using the Traxxas Ultra Shocks, which are kind of ugly. And you want to kind of spice things up and stuff, based on the color that you like. We do have these covers that's going to basically transform the look and feel of your truck. So if you guys are interested in picking up a set, I am going to drop the links in the description. So make sure you check that out when you have some time. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this in the future, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.